Do you know what really happens to your body when you stop having sex after 70? It's a question many shy away from, but for seniors, the truth can be surprising and important. Sexual health isn't just about intimacy or pleasure. It's deeply tied to how your body functions, how your mind feels, and even how long you might live. When sex becomes less frequent or stops altogether after 70, a series of changes can quietly take hold. Changes that go beyond the bedroom and ripple through your entire well-being. In this video, we'll explore 5 powerful ways your body and mind respond when sexual activity slows down or stops in later years. Understanding these shifts is the first step towards staying vibrant, connected, and healthy, no matter your age. If you want to discover how less sex affects your health and what you can do about it, keep watching. Each point will bring insight that could change the way you think about sex and aging, and maybe even inspire you to reconnect with this powerful part of life. Now, let's begin. Number 1, hormone levels decrease more rapidly. When sexual activity becomes less frequent or stops after 70, one of the first and most impactful changes occurs in your hormone levels. Hormones like testosterone and estrogen, which play key roles in energy, mood, and vitality, tend to drop more rapidly without the natural stimulation that regular sex provides. This decline doesn't just affect your libido. It touches nearly every part of your health. Testosterone, often thought of as the male hormone, is crucial not just for sexual function, but also for muscle mass, bone strength, and cognitive health in both men and women. Estrogen, meanwhile, helps maintain skin elasticity, bone density, and cardiovascular function, especially in women. Regular sexual activity acts like a natural boost, encouraging your body to produce and balance these hormones in a way that supports overall wellness. When sexual activity diminishes, these hormone levels can fall faster than they might otherwise, accelerating age-related symptoms like fatigue, mood swings, muscle loss, and even memory problems. This is why many seniors who stop being sexually active notice a kind of slowdown in their energy or mental sharpness that feels out of proportion with their actual age. Take Robert, a 73-year-old retired engineer. After losing interest in sex following his wife's passing, he began to notice more fatigue and a foggier mind. His doctor measured his testosterone levels and found them lower than expected. With guidance, Robert started a hormone replacement therapy program and gradually increased his physical activity. Not only did his energy return, but he also reported feeling more engaged and alert throughout the day. It's important to understand that hormone levels naturally decline with age. That's part of life, but the absence of sexual activity can amplify that decline, turning what could be a gradual process into a steeper drop. This makes staying physically active, managing stress, and when appropriate, seeking medical advice about hormone balance especially important after 70. In short, sex isn't just a source of pleasure. It's a vital signal to your body that helps maintain the delicate hormonal dance that keeps you feeling strong and alive. When that signal fades, the body may respond with changes that affect your health far beyond the bedroom. So even if sexual activity changes form or frequency in your later years, recognizing its role in your hormonal health can empower you to make informed choices, whether through safe medical options, lifestyle changes, or open conversations with your partner and doctor. You can take steps to support your hormones and your vitality well into your golden years. Number 2, cardiovascular health declines. Sexual activity isn't just a private pleasure. It's also a form of physical exercise that benefits your heart and circulation. For people over 70, maintaining a healthy cardiovascular system is crucial, and the absence of sex can subtly contribute to a decline in heart health that often goes unnoticed. During sex, your heart rate rises, blood vessels dilate, and your body experiences a mild aerobic workout. This activity improves circulation, helps regulate blood pressure, and even releases chemicals that protect your arteries. Think of it as a natural way to keep your heart engaged. Much like a gentle walk or light exercise, when sex is absent from your routine, you lose that unique cardiovascular boost. The consequences are more than theoretical. Poor circulation can lead to increased fatigue, slower healing, higher risk of blood clots, and worsened blood pressure control. Men may notice more frequent erectile difficulties, and women can experience vaginal dryness due to reduced blood flow, which further impacts intimacy and emotional connection. It's a cycle that feeds itself if left unrest. Consider Joan, a 76-year-old retired school teacher. After her husband passed away, Joan stopped having sex. Over time, she found herself more easily tired and developed high blood pressure despite otherwise healthy habits. Her doctor explained that decreased physical activity, including sexual activity, likely contributed to her cardiovascular changes. After joining a gentle exercise class and gradually reconnecting with social and intimate aspects of her life, Joan's heart health improved and she felt more vibrant. It's important to recognize that sexual activity is just one of many factors supporting heart health. Regular walking, balanced nutrition, stress management, and proper medical care also play vital roles. But the unique combination of physical, emotional, and hormonal benefits from sex provides a powerful natural advantage for cardiovascular fitness. For seniors concerned about their heart, acknowledging the role of sexual activity can be a helpful part of a holistic approach to well-being. It's not just about preventing disease, it's about enhancing your quality of life and maintaining the energy and vigor to enjoy each day. When sex decreases or disappears after 70, it's crucial to find other ways to keep your heart strong. Exercise, relaxation techniques, and close relationships all help. But understanding the connection between intimacy and cardiovascular health gives you one more reason to nurture this important aspect of your life. Remember, your heart is not just a muscle, it's a symbol of your vitality. Taking care of it means honoring every way it's supported, including the sometimes overlooked but powerful benefits of sexual activity. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now let's move forward. Number 3, immune system weakens. Sexual activity plays a surprisingly important role in keeping your immune system strong, especially after 70. It might not be the first thing that comes to mind when you think about immunity, but the connection between intimacy and immune function is real and backed by science. When sex becomes less frequent or stops, your body's natural defenses can start to falter, making you more susceptible to infections and slowing recovery from illnesses. During sexual activity, the body releases a mix of hormones and chemicals like oxytocin, dopamine, and endorphins. These help reduce stress, promote relaxation, and stimulate immune responses. Studies have shown that people who engage in regular sex tend to have higher levels of immunoglobulin, an antibody that protects against respiratory infections and other illnesses. This means your body is better equipped to fight off viruses and bacteria when sexual activity is maintained. Without this stimulation, seniors may notice they catch colds more easily, take longer to bounce back from flu or infections, and feel generally more vulnerable to health setbacks. This weakened immunity isn't just about minor illnesses. It can contribute to more serious complications over time, especially when combined with other age-related health challenges. Take Walter, a 79-year-old retired accountant who noticed a pattern of frequent colds and lingering coughs after he and his wife stopped being intimate. After discussing with his doctor, Walter learned about the immune benefits of sexual activity and began incorporating more social and physical connection into his life. He also focused on sleep, nutrition, and moderate exercise. Over the following months, Walter's immune resilience improved noticeably. Of course, Immune health is influenced by many factors, including diet, exercise, sleep, and stress management. But the loss of the hormonal and emotional boost from sex can be a silent contributor to immune decline. When you combine that with the natural weakening of the immune system that occurs with age, the effect can be significant. The takeaway is simple but powerful. Maintaining intimacy in whatever form feels right for you supports not only your emotional well-being, but your body's ability to defend itself. It helps keep you healthier and stronger, reducing the chances of infection and speeding up recovery. When you do get sick, if sexual activity has decreased or stopped in your life, it's worth recognizing how that change might be influencing your immune function. While you don't need to push yourself beyond comfort, finding ways to nurture connection, whether physical, emotional, or social, can give your immune system a much-needed boost. In the end, sex after 70 is more than just pleasure. It's a vital part of staying well, fighting off illness, and enjoying a life full of health and vitality. Number 4, mental health and cognitive function can worsen. Sex is much more than a physical act. It's deeply connected to our emotional and mental well-being. After 70, when sexual activity declines or ceases, many seniors experience changes not only in their body, but also in their mind. These changes can include increased risks of depression, anxiety, and cognitive decline, all of which can dramatically impact quality of life. During sexual activity, the brain releases a cocktail of feel-good chemicals such as dopamine, oxytocin, and serotonin. These neurotransmitters play key roles in regulating mood, reducing stress, in promoting a sense of happiness and connection. The absence of these regular hormonal boosts can leave some seniors feeling more vulnerable to mood swings, loneliness, and even clinical depression. Cognitive function is also linked to sexual activity. Studies suggest that engaging in intimacy stimulates brain regions responsible for memory, attention, and problem solving. This stimulation supports neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to adapt and form new connections, which is crucial for maintaining cognitive sharpness as we age. Without this, the risk of memory lapses and slower thinking can increase. Consider Margaret, a 75-year-old retired nurse. After losing interest in sex following health challenges, she began to notice that she was more forgetful and less motivated. Social activities felt like a chore, and her mood dipped into sadness more often. Her doctor explained that these changes could be connected to her reduced sexual activity and encouraged her to explore ways to re-engage with intimacy, even if in different forms like cuddling or shared activities. Over time, Margaret noticed an uplift in her mood and mental clarity. Loneliness and isolation, often accompanying reduced sexual activity, add another layer of risk. The emotional bonds formed through intimacy help counter feelings of isolation and give seniors a sense of belonging and purpose. When these bonds weaken, depression and cognitive decline become more likely. This is why mental health and sexual health are so intertwined. Neglecting one can weaken the other. The good news is that mental and cognitive health can be supported through various means. Staying socially connected, engaging in mentally stimulating activities, maintaining a healthy lifestyle, and yes, nurturing intimacy in whatever ways feel comfortable and meaningful. Even non-sexual physical affection and emotional closeness can trigger beneficial brain chemistry. So, if you or someone you love has experienced a decline in sexual activity, it's important to understand the potential mental health effects, not as a source of shame or guilt, but as an opportunity for proactive care. Seeking support from healthcare providers, therapists, or support groups can make a difference. In the end, preserving your mental and emotional health is about balance and connection. Sex after 70 isn't just about desire or performance. It's a vital part of maintaining a joyful, sharp, and engaged mind. Recognizing this link can empower you to nurture not only your body, but also your mind and spirit in the years ahead. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move forward. Number 5. Relationship, intimacy, and emotional connection fade. Sexual activity after 70 plays a crucial role in maintaining not just physical health, but the emotional bonds that sustain relationships. When sexual intimacy decreases or disappears, many seniors experience a weakening of emotional connection with their partners, which can lead to feelings of loneliness, isolation, and even resentment. This loss of intimacy goes far beyond the bedroom. It touches the heart of human connection and can affect overall happiness and mental well-being. Emotional closeness is often reinforced through physical intimacy, holding hands, cuddling, and yes, sex. These acts stimulate the release of oxytocin, often called the bonding hormone, which fosters trust, empathy, and a deep sense of attachment. Without these moments, couples can find themselves drifting apart emotionally, even if they live under the same roof. For many seniors, this shift is subtle. They may notice fewer shared moments of warmth or less spontaneous affection, which over time can lead to feelings of emotional distance. This isn't about blame or failure. It's a natural consequence of changing needs, health challenges, or life transitions. But it's also something that deserves attention because emotional connection is a cornerstone of happiness and resilience in older age. Take Evelyn and George, both in their late 70s. After years of a rich sexual life, health issues led to a significant decline in their physical intimacy. Over time, Evelyn felt less connected and more lonely. Even though George was still physically present, they began to argue more. Misunderstandings grew and the emotional warmth they once shared faded. Recognizing this, they sought counseling and found new ways to express affection and maintain connection. Their bonds strengthened, showing that intimacy is flexible but essential. Emotional isolation is linked to increased risk of depression, cognitive decline, and even earlier mortality. The loss of sexual intimacy can contribute to these risks. But it doesn't have to be a permanent state. Many couples find ways to nurture closeness without intercourse, whether through touching, shared hobbies, or heartfelt conversations. Understanding this connection encourages seniors to approach their relationships with openness and creativity. Communicating needs, exploring new forms of intimacy, and prioritizing time together can help maintain emotional bonds. It's about adapting to life's changes while honoring the deep human desire for connection. In the end, sex after 70 isn't just about physical pleasure. It's about sustaining the emotional ties that give life meaning and joy. When these ties weaken, it's important to recognize the signs and take steps to rebuild closeness. Doing so can enrich your days, improve your mood, and remind you that love and connection remain vital at every age. Cherishing and nurturing emotional intimacy creates a foundation for happiness and health, proving that the heart's needs never truly fade, no matter the years that pass. Final thoughts. As we come to the close of this discussion, it's clear that the effects of sexual activity or its absence reach far beyond what many might expect. After 70, the choices we make about intimacy impact our hormones, heart, immune system, mind, and emotional bonds in ways that influence not only how long we live, but how well we live. It's not about pressure or performance. It's about understanding and honoring this powerful part of our well-being. Reflect on what you've learned today and how it resonates with your own life or the lives of those you care about. Maybe there's room to rekindle connection, explore new forms of intimacy, or simply have honest conversations with your partner and healthcare providers. Every step toward nurturing this aspect of health is a step toward greater vitality, joy, and resilience. Thank you for joining us and trusting us with your time. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below sharing one insight that stood out and how you plan to use it in your life. Your voice matters, and reading your stories inspires us to continue creating thoughtful, empowering content. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share to support this community of seniors committed to living well. Here's to embracing every chapter with strength, connection, and purpose. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.